Hello comrades. Most of us want to become a great entrepreneur in life so that you can live the life freely without any restrictions, no boss, no office, nothing else. You could probably enjoy the abundance and freedom, enjoy the lavish lifestyle, the exotic vacations, and you have the time and wealth freedom that you totally deserve. Now, most of the entrepreneurs simply stuck because of one simple thing. To tell you in very simple terms, they just don't have a strong, solid morning routine. So, few of them literally follow it up pretty well. Few of them start to develop from their early stages of their business and early stages of their career, and they take it forward to the next level, which could probably give them the significant returns. That seems to be a dream for most of us. So cracking the morning schedule or cracking the morning routine is so crucial in running the business and making the day more and more productive and taking the success to the next level. Literally 1% of the entrepreneurs are really doing that and being in the great levels, achieving significant results and moving towards their destiny. Let's look at the top 8 habits those entrepreneurs literally follow in their lives that gave them a significant success than ever before. Number 1, they plan the day. Most of the entrepreneurs simply fail because the moment they wake up, they simply don't know what to do. Now, what happens? They simply focus on the task that is totally unimportant, and eventually it always leads to a greater loss in productivity, and it could even probably drain their energy. And the top entrepreneurs plan the day in advance, and they prioritize top 3 to 5 important activities that are so crucial for the businesses before even going to sleep. This will always make them to work with laser sharp focus on their activities the very next day. And there is something called as Pareto principle, where 20% of the tasks will simply lead to 80% of the outcome. And entrepreneurs simply focus on this 20% task the very next day by means of Pomodoro technique, where they continue to perform the task within frequent time breaks. Let's say 25 minutes they focus with doing the deep work, and after that they used to take a 5 minutes off. And this cycle will probably continue for 2 to 3 times, or even 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 times before even going for a long break. So a well-structured morning routine is so crucial for taking the day forward and making the day more and more productive. Alright, if this is very clear to you, let's move to number 2. They protect their mornings from distractions. Now, most of the people, what we do is simply we wake up and grab the cup of coffee and start to scroll the social media, and just watching the reels continuously, a time literally 1 hour, 2 hours probably goes off, right? So here's where most of the entrepreneurs literally waste their time, drain their energy, and probably you will feel that fatigue. You won't have any motivation to do the work. And here's where the top quality people, what they do is they simply don't touch their mobile. Even for alarm, they set up traditional methods rather than choosing the phone alarm. So because one simple notification could literally drain off 10, 15, 20 minutes, because simply reading a mail could probably prolong a longer period of time. So the next thing what they do is they simply stay out of distractions. They prioritize crucial tasks such as journalizing, scribing, reading a book, learning a skill sets that is so crucial. Alright. If this is very clear to you, let's move to number 3. They prioritize physical movement. And for this, most of the entrepreneurs think that we have to go to gym and hit hard. Eventually, it's not really needed. You have to give a little bit of physical fitness in the early mornings so that it could boost your mood, it could give you a lot more energy, it could probably make your day more and more productive and more confident. If possible, you can take a better option and hit the gym. If at all, you can go for a long walk, you can still go for a short-term marathon, or you can simply do some physical movements and activities in your home where you are comfortable with. Alright, even 20 or 25 minutes of time is more than enough, or in fact it is sufficient enough to boost your brain power and to elevate your mood at higher levels so that you continue to build more productivity in upcoming tasks that you do. In simple terms, how you do one thing is how you do everything. It even dose off your laziness, and give you more and more confidence, give you more and more clarity, and make your day more productive. Alright, if this is very clear to you, let's move to number 4. They practice mindfulness or reflection. Most of them, they start with reading Bible or any other holy books depending upon their religions, or if you're a non-believer, if you're an atheist, you can start with meditation, you can start with journalizing, you can start with scribing, and you can still give a lot more gratitude to the universe. That is going to make your mind to stay calm, that is going to isolate you from your current reality, because when you start to show gratitude, that is really going to raise your vibration. And once again, I'm really talking about the manifestation process. Once when you start to practice those mindfulness or reflection, that is going to cool your mind, that is going to give you a lot more clarity of what you need to do throughout the whole day. Trust me, the tough task of that particular day is going to be quite simple for you. And why? Because your subconscious mind help you to drive throughout it, and it's going to make you more successful than ever before. Because early mornings, your brain will be at theta state. At that point of time, your subconscious mind will be so open to receive all the information, and your conscious mind will communicate in a confident level to your subconscious that is going to make the impossible task to complete it in a simplified manner, and you begin to gain a lot more confidence. Alright, let's move to number 6. They invest their time in personal growth. Now, coming to personal growth, there is a lot more categories. So, even reading a book is a very good contribution for your personal growth. Listening to a podcast is a kind of a contribution for your personal growth. Learning a skill set is also a kind of a contribution for your personal growth. Going for a gym is also a great contributor for your personal growth. So the one which makes you better 1% at least every day is what personal growth means to you. So now when you continuously focus on this personal growth, what happens is you begin to see things very differently. You never see problems as problems, rather you see problems as opportunities, and you tend to solve it. Eventually you will get the confidence that I'm capable of solving everything and I want to more and more to make myself better. And entrepreneurs, those who are having those $1 billion or $1 million businesses, they invest in themselves because they need to have leadership, right? Because they need to control 1,000, 2,000, 10,000 people. They need to have leadership, they need to have the authority. And how do they even develop if they don't invest in themselves? So they must show that charming appearance, or they must show that tremendous knowledge. They must show that tremendous application in front of everybody else, so that fellow employees who's working under them could obey them, believe in that authority, whatever they have, and produce the suitable outcome that whatever the entrepreneur is looking for. Now, it's not just about gaining knowledge. It's about learning a little bit and expanding your comfort zone, expanding your level of understanding, staying inspired, and working on the ultimate mission towards your future. Alright, if this is very clear to you, let's move to number 6. They focus on what they are really grateful for. Now, most of the entrepreneurs follow the process of manifestation these days, and the first thing that whatever they do is they feel grateful for whatever they have. And if they continue to do that for a longer period of time, you know what will happen? Simply the universe or divine will continuously give them more and more to be grateful. So most of them literally focus on the problems, simply blames this one and that one, still don't have any time to show gratitude or being grateful for the things that they have at the better level. So entrepreneurs have millions and millions of problems. They spend time in being grateful for the things that they have towards the divine and towards the universe. And this will eventually help them to rise their vibration. This will help them to open the new eyes for looking up for the new opportunities, and eventually making them more and more successful. So start to be grateful for the things that you have. Start to write down the things that you're very grateful for, and this will make you better. By means of shifting the focus from problems to seeking opportunities, this will simply help you to build a mental reliance, and also it helps you to focus on the positivity and the opportunities that are ahead in your life. Alright, if this is very clear to you, let's move to number 7. They tackle the hardest task first. Now, most of the employees or even entrepreneurs, what they do is they simply check on mails, they simply do the easy task and think that they have done a lot more. Why? Because the time will eventually go faster than they even imagine. So the entrepreneurs exactly do the opposite. They always focus on the task that is really hard for that particular day. Even most of the successful employees who's having higher productivity rate, they still do the same. What they do is they focus on the hardest task. They just go to the office, they open up their work, prioritize the hardest task and start to work for it. Eventually in the morning time, you have a lot of energy, you have a lot of productivity, you have a lot of enthusiasm to work on. So prioritizing that particular hardest task by means of a lot more deep work upon it, make them to complete it and gain more and more confidence for the whole day. As I told you earlier, the Pareto principle, the 20% of this particular hardest task will make them to complete the 80% of the whole task for the day. As and when the energy and the time is at peak, when you begin to break down the hardest task, eventually your day goes smooth in second half of that particular day. So always avoid procrastination, because procrastinating the hardest task will do nothing but drain your mental energy and allow you to stay behind your goals. Alright, if this is very clear to you, let's move to number 8. They show up consistently. Whether they like it or not, whether they are being in a good mood or not, whether they are having good energy or enough energy or not, no matter what happens, come rain, come sunshine, they always prioritize themselves. They always prioritize the task that is so crucial for the next day. Now, while most of the entrepreneurs depend on motivation, very few of them depend on discipline. In fact, they build the discipline that is really going to help them to create the routine and habits that is crucial for their success. Motivation is what helps you start, and consistency is what keeps you going. So building strong routine needs consistency. You need to show up no matter good, bad, ugly, dirty situation, whatever. You need to show up regularly. Hitting the gym for 90 days, 120 days, 150 days, 180 days continuously, you can see a better results in front of the mirror. You will feel proud of yourself. Working on the businesses day and night, 1, 2, 3 months nothing, you continue to grind regularly. 6 months nothing, 7th month boom, $1 million profit, who knows? While consistency doesn't guarantee results, not being consistent will never guarantee results. And this is not my statement. I give credit to Simon Sinek, who's the greatest public speaker. So always remember, success starts even before the world wakes up. Don't ever rely on motivation. It just helps you to start up, but consistency and discipline is what makes you going. You look at any entrepreneurs or any successful people, they just don't rely on luck or talent. Luck or talent is just useful for your initial stage to just begin your journey, but consistency and discipline is what makes you to move forward and achieve greatest things and milestones in your life. So start building your own schedule from today to whatever has been comfortable for you at the initial stage, and slowly try to move towards the stage of discomfort. And one day, definitely, you will dominate your business, you will dominate your lifestyle, you will dominate your finances, and you will start to lead the successful lifestyle. And dreams is very good to become the reality in your life.